Hi there everyone, this is Mia coming to you live from the big island of Hawaii and coming to share with you today the energy that is present in this full moon. It is of course April and this is a full moon in Libra. So let me get to the energy. So when I connected with this moon this morning, I saw instantly this big ball of energy bathing everyone in its own particular energy frequency, and all of humanity responding, everyone moving forward ever so slightly en masse. It's really important. It wasn't just one or two. Everybody moving forward ever so slowly, but in this state of like this catatonic state, very listless, very zombie-like, no direction, no clarity, just moving, being, not even the sense of moving, being drawn forward. It's that sense that's coming from this energy, being pulled forward, again, very slowly en masse. Then the moon split into two. And part of the moon energy went up and began to resonate with other souls, other beings of light. And these souls stopped moving forward. They started rising up and away, and following that path of energy. And so this is showing me, telling me, is that as we know, there are many beings of light that are departing at this moment. Many their job is done on this earth plane and they're being called home. They're following this other path, this path away from what is happening now and off into a different energy place. Yes, their energy is not resonating with what's happening right now. What's happening is, you know, as I've been writing about it, talking about it, it's this unraveling, and it's this sense of, again, showing me this unraveling of threads. Everything is being pulled apart, and we're sitting now in this place of unease. It is the void. The void is not a place of clarity. It's not a place of forward movement. It's a place of gestation. It's a place of a melding of energies. It's the melding of the ending and the beginning, both together. So again, this sense of the moon energy is pulling people forward, pulling people away, and it's really, choose my words carefully. I don't want to add more to the negative, heavier energy out there, but it's really adding to pushing things apart right now. And it's really striking at our own personal energy fields. Now, listen carefully. So we already have this big ball of fear that's out there, which we are each responsible for. We are in control of our energy fields. That is the only thing we are gifted with in this life to be truly responsible for, is our energy field. And this theme of taking responsibility for our energy field, that is what's coming to play. It's coming full circle, is the image that I'm seeing. So really we're in control of our energy field, what we're emitting. We don't want that fear to sit within us too long, because fear is a destructive force. It's not there to soothe us. It's not there to heal us. It's there to break us apart and stop us from getting where we need to go. So really, in this full moon energy, I just send out to you all, find that stillness, connect with the energy on your own level, your own personal time. You know, sit out in nature. It is the best thing you can do right now, is to find that little space, even if you have a garden behind your house, something that you can just go outside or open a window at least and let that fresh air come in and connect with nature and ground. Because this is disruptive energy. Disruptive energy is what I'm getting, in a series of images. And it's meant to be disruptive, though, because we're in this time of change. We're in this time of transformation. Again, in the void. We don't just come out of the void the same. You know, the void is a journey, and we're all in this journey now together. So very interesting things happening out there. Of course, very challenging things. It's a very challenging time. Huge things are being in question, you know, security, community. I've been saying this, really coming into play. You know, we've built this sense of security on a house of cards. We've built it from what society is saying, these things that are outside. And that's not where security comes from. And we're learning that now, aren't we? You know, very painfully, this unraveling process. You know, sense of security includes your home, your family, your finances, of course. It's everything that you think of security is being shaken up right now. And of course, sense of community. You know, we have for thousands of years being pulled into this other sense of other place of community. Long ago, we have let go of the harmonious villages that we've studied about, read about. You know, we live in isolated little pockets, little houses that we encage ourselves in. Not to even mention our own cages. You know, these balls of boxes of you know, our own boxes with our own blinders that we've created. Sorry, my daughter's bouncing around over there trying to distract me and doing a good job. So I'm not going to start this over at this point. Back on track. These rooms of constriction. That's the word I was looking for. I've talked enough about air on air. You know, we've been in these and they provided us with a false sense of security, false sense of safety, and now they're being ripped away. So lots going on. And again, this full moon energy is really adding to it. It's adding to this sense of the unraveling and this disruption. That word keeps on coming through really strongly. Disruption, but disruption for a purpose. The other image that came up, I think it's a really good analogy, is a farmer plowing his field. You know, you have this patch of earth and the farmer goes with this big machine, you know, a plow, and rips it open. You know, to take the weeds out, to take those bits that are not needed, get rid of them so he can plant into this fertile soil, you know, the seeds that will sit there in the void, in the darkness, and then sprout, you know, when they're ready, when the time, perfect divine timing is right. Right. So again, I encourage you strongly to ground and to really breathe, connect. If you notice the energy source we are calling virus, it's attacking the lungs. You know, this is our gift of life. You know, we can live without our brains. We cannot live without. We can live without eating for a little bit, live without water for a little bit. We cannot live without air. For a moment, we cannot live without air. So really encourage you to get out into nature and to ground and to breathe deeply. This is Sylvester who's wanting to come into the video right now. Okay, I'll leave you with that, my sisters and brothers, and I will come back to you tomorrow with more energy. So stay safe, stay well, and my love to you.